An all-Asian cast is taking center stage in a major Hollywood film.
And a new film follows one of the most awkward times of our lives, middle school.
Oh, yeah.
Mine was cool. I don't know.
I don't know about that. No, I'm just kidding. Film critic Michael Cook is here to join us to tell us a little about Crazy Rich Asians and 8th grade.
Yes, let's talk about Crazy Rich Asians first. This is a new movie. Stars Constant Wu, Henry Golding. The basic story, there you see a young couple. They're in love, living in New York City. He's from Singapore. She's a Chinese American. One of his family members is getting married in his birthplace of Singapore, so he decides to take his girlfriend to meet his family. They've been dating a year. Well, what he has neglected to tell her all along, that basically he's Prince William of Singapore, just crazy rich, to use the title. No better way to put it, with billionaires and properties, and they are the superstars of their home country. And of course, the young lady there, played by Constance Wu, is thrown into this crazy world of wealth and privilege, but more than that, of a very tight-knit family that is not accepting of her because she's not from the right family, doesn't have the right connections, and you know, you have to admire how the boyfriend's husband, the boyfriend, excuse me, their family does stick together for all their craziness and all their wild wealth. At the core of it, it's their family and their traditions and what they think is best for the future of their family. This is just a classic romantic comedy in terms of, you know, meeting a potential future mother-in-law, dealing with the crazy family, no matter whether they're rich or whether they're poor, and also kind of forging your own path and figuring out who you are and where you want to be in life. This is an absolutely delightful movie, a classic romantic comedy that we'll be talking about for years to come.
Really?
I thoroughly enjoyed it. I gave it an 8.5 out of 10.
Okay.
So if you haven't seen a good romantic comedy in a while, this is the one that I would definitely recommend.
Okay.
Now, the next movie to talk about is 8th grade. This is the story there. You see a young girl named Kayla, played by Elise Fox, I believe her name is. This is a cast of people you don't recognize because they're all teenagers. I mean, this is a movie about the 8th grade. Here, the movie, the basic plot line is it's her last week of 8th grade. She's a very introverted young girl, very, you know, lonely, doesn't have a lot of friends, and, you know, social media is a big part of her life, and she's just trying to navigate that last week of 8th grade. You know, she'd like to have more friends, she'd like to be more outgoing, and she does these YouTube videos as more of a way to pep her own self up in terms of giving self-help ideas, and it's really just for her own sake. This is one of those movies, if you were in the 8th grade ever, you can relate to this movie. The frustration, the heartache, the parents, the trying to, you know, find friends. There you see Josh Hamilton plays her father. He's a very sweet and loving character, a little bit goofy, I guess, like all dads are in their own way, but trying to relate to his 8th grade daughter and what she's going through. I think this will be one of these, again, another classic movie along with the John Hughes from the 80s in terms of really capturing the spirit of what it is to be 8th grade. Some things remain the same, whether you had Snapchat in the 2000s or whether you're 1970s, some things hold eternal, and I think this movie captures it, which is why I also give it an 8.5 out of 10.
Okay, wow.
So if it's raining this weekend, you have two fantastic movies to pick from, so you can't go wrong with either one of them.
Perfect. All right. I can't imagine being in the 8th grade with social media now.
I want to go back.
Wouldn't want to do that.
No awkward pictures.
All right. Thank you. We'll be right back.